Patriots holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium, sounding that fog bell and signaling it is time for football in Foxborough. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Carolina Panthers and the New England Patriots. Andres Borregales ready to get us started. And we're off from Foxborough. Trevor Etienne to return this. Jukes one defender. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his third season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
Watching Bryce Young at Alabama, he just made the game look so easy. One of those rare prospects where everything just feels like it's in slow motion and he's in total control. Well, fast forward to the NFL, and he took a beating early in his career. Everything must have felt like a blur. But there's no denying the promise he has as a quarterback, that high upside that made him the #1 pick overall.
Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Pass brought in by Tataroa McMillan. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The big play, and that's some 17 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
It's Young to throw here on first. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Shovel pass complete. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
And it brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? To the air, yet again. Young. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
So now it's the Patriots' turn to head out for the first time on offense. They'll be led out by last year's 3rd overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
Kate, you watch Drake play this game, and he checks every box you want for a franchise quarterback. Tall, athletic, great arm. Now he's got to take all that wonderful potential into week-to-week productivity.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. May now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Trying to sneak May. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 1 yard gain on the play. And that's a New England first down.
That's good for a Patriots first down.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
They've got first down from the 31. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So that brings up second down.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
And he sure gave his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be third down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. From the gun, it's May. That one complete to Diggs. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down, May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Off the play action, May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're going to face third down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
May now on third down. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Patriots punt team coming out with former sixth-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one, headed for the sideline. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. The Carolina offense out and ready to go for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Panthers look just about ready. First and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. Juke the defender. Drops another man with the move. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 28 out of that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
First down, and they go right back to it. Will be yard at most there, and it's second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Young to throw it. Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. The inside give to Dowdle. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
And the Patriots in the nickel for this third down call. Young working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that makes it fourth down.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Carolina in punt formation. Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And it'll bounce out of bounds, and he could not have hit this much better. That's going to pin him at their own 5-yard line. New England taking the field. Its second series of the game coming up. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. May finds his fullback. And this one does not go far. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Second down now, 7 to go. May looking to throw. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. Escapes a defender. And they're there to send him out of bounds, but Brock, the damage has been done as he gets him up past the 20. They gain 14 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First and 10, here's Stevenson. Jukes out a one-stop. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
On second down, it's Stevenson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with third down and 5.
It's a gain of 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
May not have throw on third. Henry on the catch. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. 16 yards on the play. And that's a New England first down.
That's good for a Patriots. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like. about that amazing play.
To the air on first down, May. He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Trying again following the sack. That's gonna be incomplete. First time he's looked his back way this game, but no results yet.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're gonna hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Now May on 3rd and long. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Bryce Baringer on now to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. By this point, partner, they are through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Off the play fake, it's Young. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. They get 27 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
First down, Panthers.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Young. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis. And he's going to score. It's a pick 6 for New England. Well, that certainly wasn't the end result he was after there, Brock. A big play to start the scoring, but we can definitely say this was not his intention, letting that pass go.
No, a lot of game left, though, and that's a positive. And you know what? He's going to have a chance to totally redeem himself after that one.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Panthers nothing.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. On the return, here's Rico Dowdle. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Carolina offense headed out now. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Young back to it after the pick. That's caught by Hubbard. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Pass complete to Hubbard. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. And this is knocked away on a good defensive effort there. That saves the catch, but I think this call should still give the offense some yards. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still first down.
A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. Running it after the penalty. So they re-manage a yard following the penalty. We've got 2nd and 4.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap now to Young. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Now it's Young. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
On 2nd and 10, Young. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
On 3rd down, it's Young. And he will go down. The Patriots make the play. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Sam Martin on again now to punt it away. Jones out there to return it. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. The Patriots offense all set to go. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing is May. Cutting deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But I think a Patriot got on top of that, so they will keep possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-0 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. Here's May. Finds him over the middle. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Another punt coming up. Bryce Behringer to do the honors again. Panthers with Trevor Etienne deep to return. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Young. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Downfield, he's got McMillan. Hits the 20. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Antonio Gibson now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The New England offense running out now. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
They put a receiver in motion here left. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They go again with Stevenson. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
That's good.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
May off the play fake. That's over the middle, cut by Diggs. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. May now from the gun. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
2nd and 10. Here's May. Dumps it off to his running back. Jukes one defender. Keeps himself upright. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
To the air yet again, May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just gonna assume you gotta feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen guys, it's gonna be contested. We know this, a physical game, all 100 yards into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're gonna take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. This might be a free play for him. That one complete to Diggs. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty.
That penalty is declined.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Again, it's May. And they will score. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 2nd quarter lead. Drake made the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
Borregales on for the extra point.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7.
Panthers 7.
Now Borregales on to send it away. On the return, this is ETN. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Panthers and Tedero and McMillan taking over once again. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. Able to find Renfro here. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Counterplay, Hubbard. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Running right. Here's Hubbard. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And he gives himself up after a short gain.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Going to throw here on 3rd. Got his man. This is McMillan. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go with Dowdle on the run. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time. Back
to throw. Here's Young. He'll try and run this. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Panthers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Gibson. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Patriots running their offense out there. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Just an outstanding play by that safety. But I'll say this, Kate, that offensive coordinator, take note. Those safeties are flying downhill. To create a negative play on a toss, I can assure you a reverse, a trick play, something over their heads coming eventually.
Operating from the gun, here's May. He'll get this to Henry. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Going play action, May. Catch made over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. On play action, here's May. He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
A 6-yard loss.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here's May to the air. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. And really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. and that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Fair catch, but we can see both a flag and a punter on the ground. Let's see if this is a call for 5 or 15 yards. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic first down.
This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives him new life and this first down. May has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And he's able to get this down to the 36. He gets 6 on that play, and the Patriots will have a first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Going to the ground again on first. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. From the 27. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a New England first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
To the air on first down, May. Hawkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. They send a man in motion. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Hits him on the in route. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. The Patriots hoping to take a lead going into the break.
At the 7-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on 1st down, but there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to 2nd.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Zone read here, and they'll give to Stevenson. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get some late points and the lead. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Boy Gallis on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7.
Panthers 14. Numbers
Now Borregales on to send it away.
for New England.
Dowdle now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
At their own
The
40-yard
Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. Steps up, and he's running with it. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Panthers.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They're set up at the 35 now. Looks like they're going option keeper on 1st and 10. And he'll go down here, covers up nicely after a gain of 7.
A 7-yard
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, Young. Buys time, rolling right. And Young with a smart move here on the slide as he picks up the 1st down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Throw caught at the 6. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake, it's Young. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
A 1st and goal pass, yeah, it can be an active surprise at times, but let's give some credit to this defense and the coverage in particular. They stayed focused and locked in on those routes, giving that rush plenty of time to get home, and now make 2nd and goal much, much more difficult.
Trying again following the sack. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
He brings it in, and he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break.
And goal.
On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Fitzgerald sends this through, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done, because it's awfully tight here at the half, and that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break. Final throw before the break. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up to the 44. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. While we checked in with Scott in Orlando, our 2 teams here, no doubt, made some adjustments. It's a close game here as we get ready for our third quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Patriots offense out there to start this third quarter. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Open to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. May now from the gun. Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Ooh, but I think the Patriot got on top of that one, so they're going to maintain possession.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's May. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. They stick with Stevenson here on 1st. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Caught by his back, Gibson. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Made a throw it. Brought in a big gain here for Diggs. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Some fighting going both ways deep down the field that time, but it's the defense who gets flags for it. They'll run here following the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He was brought down by,
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. May looking to throw. This one's caught. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Trying to sneak May. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. 1, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me and I think many scratching our heads.
So now on 4th down, Andres Borregales leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. This from just 23 yards away. Borregales connects. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Well, they'll take it. Some points to add a little to what's still a pretty small lead. Eventually, I think we all know they've got to find a way to reach the end zone.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Dowdle now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Panthers offense and Teteroa McMillan headed out there now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. They bring their tight end left. On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Christian Barmore with the play.
On the stop. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he has him right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
First down, Carolina.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Young on 1st and 10. Trumble with the grab. And he's going to be out of bounds after, looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Throwing from the gun here. He's going to tuck it and run. And he will manage a little before being forced into a slide, as that's going to chip something off this upcoming third down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Young to throw here on 3rd. Finds him on the slant. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Complete to Hunter Renfro. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Panthers.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
All right, Leggett makes the grab. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Here's Hubbard on the give. Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They run again with Hubbard. Juke the defender. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Carolina.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
Hubbard will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Trying it again with Hubbard. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Now backed up to the 8, 3rd and goal. Here's Young to throw. And set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And he's brought down at the line.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Fitzgerald sends this through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And the return takes them down inside the opposing 40. Some excellent field position here.
We know this is the ticket to the field for a whole lot of rookie special teams. It's something that teams every year look for in the draft. And with the new rules, well, maybe even that much more. These super athletes who can electrify in returns and turn the smallest lane into one of the biggest plays of the game.
The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. New set of downs for him at the 38. The give inside to Stevenson. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here, 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Stevenson with another carry. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They go again with Stevenson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 24. Short pass brought in. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
He has it on the QB sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Patriots, 1st down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
On the draw to give to Stevenson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's May to the air. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Escapes out to the left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
So now on 4th down, Andres Borregalis leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time Well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Now Borregales on to send it away. On the return, this is ETN. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Panthers and Tenero McMillan taking over once again. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
And the Panther first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
First down, ball at the 36. Hubbard again. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Young. Has him on the quick hitter. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
It's a gain of 9.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Here we go, goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Young's gonna sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line, no gain.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Shotgun snap now to Young. That pass caught by Renfro. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Here's a give to Hubbard. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Carolina.
Waste of time.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
To the air on 1st down, Young. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
And these guys are sideline mavens. They always seem to know exactly where that boundary is without looking. But he's not quite at that level yet. Lost track of where he was, and he brought it in out of bounds.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. Second down run gets them 5. Now they've got third down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Looking to throw, Young. Has it down close. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers now trailed by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Patriots and quarterback Drake May ready to go once more on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, it's May. Throwing the out route complete. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good for a Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
1st and 10. Here's Stevenson. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. May now from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a New England 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He'll try and run this. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that 1st down, but better to avoid the hit. Smart play there, and that's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. He's going to keep this one. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another Patriots first down.
That may not look like much, but that is a confidence builder for quarterback and offensive line in particular. When you know you can push the pile on third down on a sneak and get a first down, you may have to come back to that in a bigger moment in this one later.
From the gun, a gift to Stevenson. And a power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's May. Cut near the goal line. And he has the New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Corey Gallis on for the extra point.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7.
34. Panthers 27.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Dowdle now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. The Panther offense headed out to the field. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Young throwing here. Snags it near the edge. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Young working from the gun. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
And 10 yards to go.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Young. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. It'll be Sam Martin doing the honors. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. The Patriots and quarterback Drake May ready to go once more on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. That one only good for a couple. It's 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. A give up the middle to Stevenson. Up behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. May. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. Bryce Behringer, the one to send it away. And the fair catch made here at the 15. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give them some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now Young. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Young looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Their punter making his way out now. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Starts the return at the 34. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Patriots and Ramondre Stevenson getting the football back now. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. May now. Caught by his back, Gibson. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Going play action, May. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
That's good for the Patriots.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a 1st down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
This is Stevenson. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Caught, nice game left side. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of 35. And the Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Running it here with Stevenson. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots double their lead to 14.
Patriots 41, Panthers 27.
Now Borregales on to send it away.
To kick off for New England.
On the return, this is ETN. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Panthers set to take the field. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be sky high right now.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Throwing now from the gun. He's marking over or something here. Just chucks it away.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Now it's Young. Steps up and he's running with it. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical first down.
Young on 1st and 10. Able to find Renfro here. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Young to throw. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Young to throw here on third. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had two choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force to throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He's running for it. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on fourth down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
First down, Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Panthers losing by 14. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. That one's complete right side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 29. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. This to the back of the end zone. Oh, but he ran out of room. Incomplete. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look.
Previous play is under review.
Ooh, this one is really close, Brock. Did he establish possession and then get both feet down?
Yeah, maintaining possession while being a ballerina, not always easy. A lot to look at here, but I know he thinks he's got a touchdown.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
They sent it out to New York just to be safe, and the folks there saw enough to change that call. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Panthers 34.
So with less than a minute and a half to play, they must recover this onside effort. And no luck, the Patriots are there to recover. Needed to try it, we all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. The Patriots and quarterback Drake May ready to go once more on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. New set of downs for him from the 46. The give inside to Stevenson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first.
No gain on
as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
At the 46
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
An extra corner into the game for the Panthers. 3rd down. He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets the Patriots the 1st down, and that should put an end to this contest. Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Patriots is hurt. Going to need some help out there. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. So as they've done so many times before, Brock, the Patriots take the win here at Gillette Stadium. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.